I got you.
BIEGO, I can make you famous, famous. BIEGO, I can make you famous.
Win Radio, Young Celeb TV, I can make you famous. Of course, your host, Young Celeb, sitting here with one of the illest out, you know what I'm saying? BA, what's up, man? How you?
Same old two-step, man.
Okay. So, there's been a lot going on in Harlem, and I keep hearing your name a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to know what BA means. Can you tell me?
I mean, that's a long story. It's like, I mean, it came from high school. You know what I mean? The females and everything. It was one of those. It was one of those things where girls like you or whatever. They want to bag you. You know what I mean? It was just a little thing. It was funny at first, and then after a while, a lot of people were saying, "Bag that boy, bag that boy, bag that boy." But my homeboys, we in the studio, and they thinking it stand for Baghdad, and then the whole 9/11 thing happened. They was like, he be blacking on tracks. You gonna call him Baghdad, or whatever the case. And then, you know, it just derived from Baghdad straight into BA, which is short for Baghdad.
So, being that you started the rap, the rap culture and the rap situation, what was the biggest part that you would say made you want to stay in the rap game and take it to another level?
I mean, I say this a lot. It was the good rappers that was doing it, and it was the whack rappers that was doing it.
Okay.
The good rappers, for one, because, you know, they kept me motivated to do it. You know what I mean? And, you know, it was good music. And when you in the business and somebody's doing that, it's like an invisible competition. You want to do that too. It's like, oh, he's black, and let me go black.
Right.
Let me make a record that's better than that one.
Right.
And then it was the whack rappers. It was the bubblegum shit you hear and everything. So it was like, all right, they doing that. Let me switch it up. That mean I really need to be blacking, because these dudes getting chances that I deserve, and they not even doing nothing with it. So let me really get the studio now. Let me really go hard. So it was a little bit of both.
That's what's up. So now, BA, you came from a camp of a lot of different rappers.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna mention no names.
Shout out to everybody though. Shout out to everybody doing anything.
I want to know from you, now that people has captured your music, what do you want the world to really take and say, you know what, that's BA?
Just me. Like, the difference between me and a lot of people, I'm not gonna say everybody, but just a lot of people nowadays is you don't believe their music because you look at him and go, nah, that's not what he's doing. He's not making 100,000. He's not really on the corner. He's not really driving when he's saying he's driving. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to know that whatever you hear on wax from me, that's what I'm doing, that's what I did, or that's what I'm about to do. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's what it is.
That's what's up. Now, you've been doing this music thing for a little while now. Yeah. And you've been grinding hard, you've been pushing your music to different sites and stuff like that. When did you really realize that BA has fans?
When we had the whole Demevilous movement going on, I put out a project called Highway Music, which was like my first solo effort or whatever the case, as opposed to the mixtapes that we was putting out together as groups. Once I got a Twitter, that's when I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because it was people that was following me that I'm like, all right. And then I was new to that Twitter thing, so I'm like, these people just randomly following, like, what's going on? And then they be, yo, I'm from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I got wind of Highway Music. I got wind of, ayo, these niggas, my Hollywood mixtape. Like, you go in. You go in. And I'm, you know what I mean? Certain projects we put out, I see certain comments and the feedback we get, and, you know, they was feeling me. You know what I'm saying? And it made me really want to say, all right, let me put out something that's all me. So then you can realize that I actually spit, and it ain't just some group thing. It's not, I'm feeding off everybody else.
Great.
You know what I mean?
Now, you got a new project, BIEGO.
Yeah.
Between BIEGO and Highway Music, what would you say really separates the two?
Growth. Straight growth. I listen to Highway Music now. I listen to Highway Music like 3-4 days ago. And, you know, it's hot. You know, it's good. It's a cool project, but I noticed that I changed up in a lot of things I talk about now. Like, I still give you the whole party thing. I still let you know what I'm doing with my personal life and everything. But I'm a little more personal now, a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I went through a couple more things. You know what I'm saying? Had a few, you know what I mean, casualties going on between the last two joints or whatever. So it's more real music. It's more shit that hit home now,
Mhm.
as far as with BIEGO. And then with BIEGO, it's like an alter ego. It's like another character or whatever. It's basically the people that don't know me personally. That's what BIEGO was. It was like, all right, now y'all can know me as if y'all hang out with me every day.
Okay.
So that's what that project brought.
It's funny that you say that. Me personally, I would want to know from you, what do you feel like brought people closer to you, besides the fact that, you know, I'm going to change and I'm going to bring them something new. I'm going to bring them BIEGO. What do you think people really took from the highway music and still say, you know what, I'm going to stay with this guy and find out more about what BA is about?
Originality, I think. Especially being from Harlem, like you hear that a lot about people. They say, oh y'all Harlem dudes sound alike as far as with music, and that's not true. You know what I'm saying? Harlem is the home of the trendsetters and all that other stuff. But at the same time, we not all the same.
Right.
And that's what I try to stress in my music. Like, I'm not doing what they doing. I mean, I don't knock what's going on with the rest of Harlem, but I'm doing what I'm doing, and I want people to know that. And I think that's what had people like, all right, he's original. He's doing something. He's from Harlem, but he's not on that Harlem wave. He's riding his own wave right now.
Definitely. What do you think about the word feature?
Feature? You mean as far as what it means
As
when
far as
somebody called me
when
for
somebody
one?
call you for one, or when it's time for you to call somebody else for one? What does the word stand for in your mind when you hear that word feature?
When I'm looking for somebody to feature on mine, number one, they gotta, you know what I mean, I feel like it's gonna be somebody definitely that I respect in music, I respect as a person, you know what I'm saying? When I'm looking for somebody. And I'm already feeling your music, I already know somewhat about you, we probably hung out once or twice, you know what I'm saying? Just so I can know, all right, outside of this music shit, you actually a real dude, you're a real person, I can hang out with you, I ain't gotta worry about getting cross if I'm with you, things of that nature. And sometimes I don't go that far into it because I think it's just business. But that's usually what's going in my head when I'm looking for it. But when I'm getting a call for one, it really don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I show love. My goal is basically to take your fans.
Okay.
And it may sound crazy, but like I said, it's business.
Okay.
My goal is, you know, a lot of rappers, they got yes men.
Okay.
No matter what you do, you got like 100 niggas like, oh, you hot, that shit was hot. So my goal is to take those people and have them ride my wave now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you hot. But who your man that you have featured on your joint?
Right.
Who's that? Oh, that's BA. Okay, who's BA? I want to know about him some more.
Okay.
So that's my goal when I jump on features.